Bitch. Beyonce ain't got nothing on me, bitch. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm playing. But look. Y'all, I know y'all miss. Look, I ain't even gonna put no intro for y'all. Look, if you wanna skip ahead to the story time, just go ahead and skip to that point. But I'm finna talk real quick, okay? Cause I ain't seen y'all in a minute. It's been a minute. I know y'all miss me. I miss y'all too. Look, but I'm about to take another hiatus. So I figured I'd make a video before my little departure, okay? So nah, y'all, it's just some things going on. Like, I got a lot going on right now, okay? Like, I'm trying to get out of a car. My work schedule done changed a little bit. Relationship issues, like, life just been lifing, you know. But this laptop that I have, I use it for school and to make videos. So this laptop I'm about to sell and get a better gaming laptop, and then I'm just gonna get a separate little bullshit computer just for school or whatever. Cause I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I want to keep them separate. Less space, and well, I have more space if I just keep them separate. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But like, look, y'all, when I get back, I swear to God, I promise. I swear to God, I promise. We gonna have the Resident Evil gameplay part 5. Yes, I have been on Twitch. I have not the past couple of days I haven't been on Twitch, or I haven't been on 2K, but I was up there. Okay. So yeah. Check out the Twitch. I might not drop it this video. Like, I'm trying to hurry up and get this video out, so I'm not really going to do too many edits or whatever. I might throw some 2K clips at the end, show y'all what I'm working with. But I figure, you know, I want y'all to see my face for this story time. Okay? So I'm going to try to make it quick. My memory is going to be all over the place with this, because this was like a while back. I done forgot about this boy, and then I'm just like, oh shit, I remember like this whole story of why this is like really why I stopped fucking with him. But yeah, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so this was back in 2023. This was around I want to say around October of 2023. I was working at this job. If you remember my first story time, I think it was, where I talked about my coworker, like she went off or something. It was that same job, okay? So this job, I've been working there for about 2 months. And the way me and him hit it off was, okay, because it was like a new store that had opened up. So they had like us like in a hotel, and we was in like one of the conference rooms. And we used to watch the training videos and stuff, you know, do complete the task, you know, all that. They had us there. So that's where I met him or whatever. And he was telling me how he was for those of y'all who don't know, your girl, my freshman year of college, I did used to sell that za, okay? I was selling that za, slinging that za, okay? So that's how me and him just hit it off, because he was a pothead, I was a pothead, I also sold it. So boom, I was like, okay, new customer, and yep, surely he was. But he was cool. Like, I didn't see him like that at first. And then once, like, we got into, like, the workspace and stuff, and over a course of, like, a month and stuff, me and him, you know, we just started talking or whatever. Now, this man, right, we found out, like, he was a pathological, like, it's like once this whole situation took place, everything about this man just started crumbling, bro. Like, everything, like, this man, oh, my God. So, okay. Okay. So boom, fast forward to like October. I don't even know how we just started talking, but we was just like flirting and stuff. And I remember one day he told me like, oh yeah, my ex, it was this random nerdy looking girl with glasses, right? She was with either her mom, I'm assuming it's her grandmother, because the lady looked a little like older, almost elderly. So I'm assuming it was her grandmother. He like, yeah, that's my ex or whatever. And so I'm just like, she didn't look at you, nothing. Like, she's paying this man no mind. Like, anybody looking at me like, bro, that's your ex? Like, don't look like it. Like, So that was just like a red flag automatically. So I'm like, maybe he just trying to do something to me. Because like I said, we did start talking and flirting and stuff. So I'm like, maybe he just trying to pull a stunt. Like he flirting or whatever, right? So that was one thing. Another thing he said he had two kids. Y'all, he said the I don't know if he said they was twins or if they was just like a year apart, but they had to be like 2 or 1 years old. Yeah, like they wasn't right. And he was saying how like the baby mama, she was crazy and she basically because he's from DR. I guess he was Dominican. And she was using him for like a green card because he had already came over. And then when he went back to visit and stuff, they got into like a relationship. And then she tried to use him for a green card. Like all this, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this, I don't. The reason I'm telling y'all this is because I don't remember exactly. He was telling so many lies. I don't remember which order the lies was in. I'm not gonna lie. I just know everything. I was just like, what? But his lies right there. He's lying about a crazy baby mama, a crazy ex. He's just lying. He's lying about kids. Like I don't even know how we found out he was lying about kids. Where I'm at. All right. So one day, me and him was just talking, and we just decided, you know what? Let's get a little freaky. You know what I'm saying? At a park. Now, my intentions, I was not gonna fuck this man. No, I just wanted to get it ate, and he was willing to do it. Like he was willing to just eat it. I'm like, okay, but I'm like, you're not gonna come to my house. And he was acting, mind you, he said he had kids or whatever. So I didn't want to go to his house either. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go to a park and do it. Let's get a little, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't live that far from each other. So we kind of like met in the middle, and there was this park or whatever. Like I had never been to the park because like I said, I'm still I wasn't like I'm still kind of new to Albany. Like it was a year, so like I probably seen it passing by, but I had never been to the park. So it was like we met up late, and we had went in front of somebody's house, and we had smoked. He had brought his weed or whatever, and I was like, okay, yeah, because we wasn't smoking my shit. Like so we smoked. Then we went to the park. We went on this bench, and it was like we just got right into it. And it was okay. He didn't make me come. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, he did it. I tried to. I tried to, like, hold out. And then I was just like, you know what? No. Like, get off of me. Like, this is. Like, once I get bored, it's just like, you got to get off of me. Like, I can't hold that shit in for long. So that was that, right? So, boom. He ate it out or whatever. We start talking. We was already talking. Oh, yeah, it's because everything is coming back to me. Okay, so before we even did it, right? Before he even ate my coochie on the park bench, this motherfucker was like, he was staring me down, like staring into my soul, and I'm staring back at him because what is you staring at? Like, he was staring me down, and he had said something, but it was given like he was trying to intimidate, and it was just like, bro, I'm not going for that shit. Like, what's going on? And then, okay, so this is after we did it, right? Now, me and him, we was just talking or whatever, and we was like waiting for the bus or what. Well, I think I could have walked home. I could have walked home, but he had to like take the bus because he lived like kind of further down. So, you know, I was like, okay, I'll talk to you until the bus come, right? Mind you, y'all, the bus was 30 minutes. He had to wait 30 minutes. So I'm like, okay, we'll just talk until the bus come. And mind you, we just had to go up the block for the bus stop. This man talked my head off so much he missed that first bus. I swear to God, like you don't want to go home, like, yeah. So what was he telling me? A whole bunch of shit. Okay, so he was telling me like, he told me like some weird shit. Okay, he told one time, I think he was like 13, right? It was him and his friend, and then his friend's girlfriend, and then his girlfriend bought a friend. Well, I don't know if it was the cousin. I don't know, right? And basically, they was all like chilling or whatever. They had gotten drunk, and I think the friend was like told his girlfriend like, "Oh, I bet you won't put whipped cream on my and suck it off right now in front of them. And she did it. And they was just like, they watched like him and the, I don't know if it was the cousin or the other friend, they watched. And then they was like, yeah, then they just went in the room and, we heard them or whatever. So I'm like, so y'all didn't do anything or nothing. So I was like, yeah, you just watched it, man. Just give fuck. Like, it was just sounding. And then he was like, yeah, but like me and the girl, like we didn't do anything. Or I think he tried to say that he tried to do something where like she just wasn't going for it. I don't really remember. But I just remember finding that weird, right? Boom. Okay. So he took my head off about a whole bunch of different shit or whatever. But I remember him telling me that. And so that I'm gonna do a whole separate story time of how like we suspected that he might be, DL or whatever. But that's a whole different story time. Okay. So we went up to the bus stop finally after like probably like 45 minutes. I'm like, cause no, we're not gonna miss this next bus. You getting on this next bus. I don't give a fuck. We gonna stand at that bus stop. So he talking to me or whatever. Boom. Next thing you know, this man tells me, yeah, so I have multiple personalities or like split personalities. And I'm like, what? He like, yeah. So he was like, I was about to say his name, but he was like, it's, what we gonna call him? We're gonna call him Gerald. He was like, yeah, so it's Gerald, which is himself. Then he was like, it's another one. We just gonna call it Chris. All right, we're gonna call it Chris. And then he was like, it's a third one. So he was like, okay, Gerald is like his normal self. Chris is like when he's like depressed or like sad, I guess. Or and then he was like the other one, which is he said I can't even say his name. It's like the devil. So I'm like, what? He like, yeah, like if I say that, he's like, if I just say his name, he was like, I'll automatically switch. And then it's just like, I'm a whole totally different person. And I'm just like, oh, like, do you want to kill me? Like, is that, like, does that personality want to kill me or something? Like, cause you didn't make me, like, what's going on? What is going on? Like, I was so confused. And I remember, cause like, I was cool with the manager, at the time at the job. And I ain't gonna lie, I did tell her because look, girl, cause he used to like talk to her too. Not like that, but he used to just, make conversation with her. They was cool too. So like, girl, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for your girl. Cause what the fuck? And so, I think she was the one who ended up putting me on game. Like, yeah, them kids is a lie. And when I had told her the stuff, I was like, when I had told her about like the stuff when he was like 13, I was like, it's giving a little, I was like, cause there's no way he just watched. Like, I know they hormones was running, they was 13, like, and even if they did, like, that's just weird. Like, and then he said, I think they ended up coming back out the room and then they actually did like in front of them. So I was just like, yeah, it was giving a little weird. I don't even know why he told me that. And we just figured like he was probably like a pathological liar or something. Like, I don't know, but the story talking about him being DL, I'll probably do that another time. He had a lot going on. I don't know. Okay? But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video. I figured it was short. I know it was all over the place, but I was just like, it just randomly came back to me. So I was like, I gotta tell it, but I just couldn't remember what order. Like, this was a while ago. I don't forgot about this. So my brain is scrambled. All right? But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this video. PMG. I'm out.